Hey guys, Magnus Robert here, bringing you another Walking Dead character video. Today we are looking at our first named Commonwealth death, and that is of course Jesse. Jesse is of course male. He is played by Connor Hammond. He is early to mid-20s and first appeared in Warlords. Jesse was likely just a student before the outbreak, and when the outbreak began, Jesse soon found and joined the Commonwealth. He likely grew up here, and as he reached adulthood, he decided to join Carlson's recruitment mission crew thingy, where he was being trained to meet with new people and bring them into the Commonwealth. Jesse also at some point met Aaron. In Season 11, Jesse is first chronologically seen when he enters the church as Gabriel and Aaron are talking. He apologises for interrupting but says that Carlson is ready. Jesse is assigned on a mission to Riverbend, thinking he is trying to connect and bring in these folks. Jesse is there as Carlson scouts the place out and listens to Aaron, Carlson and Gabriel bicker about the plan and its safety. He then goes off to help prepare by mostly holding Carlson's things, and as Carlson tells Gabe and Aaron they need to trust he knows what he's doing, Jesse nods in agreement. Jesse goes with the others as they visit Riverbend. He watches as the doors open and Hart exits. She tells him to drop their weapons, which he does, but he seems to be pretty scared of her. They soon enter Riverbend and they are directed by Hart to Ian's office. They're told to sit by Ian, which Jesse does, and Jesse listens as Aaron does his thing to try and convince Ian to come to the Commonwealth. When Ian brings up his collection of skulls, Jesse trembles and continues to tremble as Ian threatens Carlson's life. Ian asks for the raiding party's location or he'll drop bodies. He says, starting with him, and points the gun at Jesse, who whimpers in fear. However, Gabriel and Aaron are able to talk Ian down, saying that they'll leave and not bother them again. Carlson, though, suddenly shoots Ian and the guards to Jesse's shock. Carlson leaves to let the soldiers in, and at some point after this, Jesse decided to haul ass. He finds some horses and begins to untie them, and he's approached by Negan, who tells him not to move and asks him about how many people there are and what they're armed with. When Annie comes and brings up Gabe and Aaron, Jesse tells him that they didn't know about the murders either, and that he didn't sign up for this. Negan tells Jesse to shut up and hands him a map to the hilltop, telling him to ride there to get help. Jesse rides off on the horse, but he's spotted by Carlson and the soldiers, and a soldier shoots Jesse as he flees. Jesse, bleeding but still on the horse, is able to locate and find the hilltop. He's threatened with arrows by Marco and Elijah, but he just falls off his horse, coughing and close to death. Lydia approaches him and calls for help. Jesse is able to cough out, "They're slaughtering them," and hands Lydia a map to Riverbend. He tells Lydia, "You gotta go," and this happens to Jesse. Bled out from the gunshot wound by the soldier. Lydia tries to sort of wake him up, but he's gone. It's unclear what happens with his body as of now. Maybe we'll get clarification in the upcoming episodes, but it's most likely going to be buried in secret or in and around the hilltop, or I don't know. Anyway, Jesse was a character who died before we even got to know him, literally. But he served as a good bridge between Maggie's story in the episode and Aaron's. Also Negan's too, weirdly. He was useful to the episode in that way. He was clearly afraid and spooked by what happened, and him leaving proved that not everyone in the Commonwealth are insane as, like, Carlson. Anyway, tell me your thoughts on Jesse. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.